Everyone fell silent as they watched her dainty jumps and spins. Madame glided across the dance floor to Honey and stood by the bar. "Honey, you move like a natural dancer. You, child, will dance Coppelia," she announced. Poppy's mouth dropped open in amazement. "But Honey was only meant to be a villager. I should be Coppelia. I am Coppelia," thought Poppy furiously. Mum put an arm around Poppy. "Let's go and say well done to Honey, shall we?" she suggested. But Poppy couldn't. She burst into tears of anger and disappointment, and something else. It was a feeling that she couldn't understand. She was annoyed with herself for bringing Honey along to her ballet class. For the next few days, Poppy refused to play with Honey. Instead, she imagined that her dolls and toys had come to life, just like the doll in the story of Coppelia. "You would never steal my part in a show, would you, Ruby?" she said to her big rag doll. Poppy felt even worse when she looked over her garden gate and saw Honey playing with a new friend, Mimosa, whose parents owned the Hedgerows Hotel in Honeypot Hill. It was bad enough to lose the part of Coppelia, but to lose her best friend was unbearable. When Grandpa came round, Poppy flung her arms around him and cried. She cried about the ballet show, but mostly she cried because she missed Honey. "Poppy," said Grandpa, "you will always be my little star, but you can't always be the star of the show. You are my Princess Poppy, and to be a true princess, you need to be kind and generous to your friends." "I do miss Honey," sniffed Poppy. "And Honey misses you," said Grandpa. "Why don't you go and make friends with her again?" But the next day at ballet class, Poppy was surprised to find that Honey wasn't there. "Girls," said Madame, "Honey has a bad tummy ache, so she cannot dance the part of Coppelia. Instead, the Coppelia for tomorrow's big show will be Mademoiselle Poppy." Poppy was thrilled. She couldn't believe it. But then she thought about Honey and how disappointed she would be not to dance in the show. "Mum, could I take some flowers to Honey?" Poppy asked after class. "I'm sure they would make her feel better." "What a lovely idea," said Poppy's mum. "Poppy!" squealed Honey with delight as her friend came into her room. Poppy smiled and handed the flowers to Honey. "Honey, I think you would have been a lovely Coppelia," said Poppy. "Oh, I wish you were well enough to dance the part." Honey gave Poppy a big hug. "Oh!" And all of a sudden, Honey felt much better. Honey felt well enough to dance Coppelia at the big show. And she danced it beautifully. Everyone said that she was the most graceful ballerina they had ever seen. Poppy danced the part of Swanhilda, wearing satin shoes and a beautiful pink tutu made especially for her by Saffron. Everyone clapped as Poppy twirled lightly around the stage. At the end of the show, Honey was given a posy of sweet-smelling flowers. She broke open the posy